Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a planner update and a binder update as well as a cash stuffing for this week because I'm quite far behind. I've not been posting anything, as you've probably noticed, and well, it's making me struggle with keeping on top of my budget. I'm actually been dipping into savings, so this month, as you'll see in a minute in my planner, I've actually had to use this month's cash stuffing money to back pay myself. So this is my budgeting journey planner from Budget with Ira. I love it. So skip straight to May, and I'll just do a very speedy overview. I've had a lot of meetings, as you can see from appointments. I've been to the cinema 10 times so far. Well, 9 technically, because this hasn't happened yet because we're currently here. But every day this month has been a no spend day, and as you can see, my no spend goal was 20 days, and then movie goal was 10. I had an interview this Wednesday on the 20th, and they called me back on the 21st and I got the job. It's only a cleaning job, so money's not great, but that's something, I guess. The penny savings for the end of May should be at £1.51, and I've just had a look and I'm actually at £1.78, which means that I am up to the 27th of June with my penny savings challenge. So I'm actually ahead of myself, which is really nice. And then I have just my everyday budget, which I've not looked at. So whilst I'm here, both of those did come out, and they were the prices that I expected would be. I don't really want to get into this. I just want to get into this part. As you can see, I owe you. This is all the money that I spent last month, which came out my savings, which I shouldn't have spent. So I've had to pay it all back. I have paid it all back, as you'll see in my binders in a little bit. But that's £140 that I could have put into this month's budget and upped my savings. So hopefully, now that I'm gonna be filming it, I won't be going against the budget and spending money other than what I need to take out needlessly. So I'm just going to do a quick binder walkthrough, starting with this one. I am who I am, and that is enough. Binders from Budget with Ira. This is from JJ Beautiful Budgeting. I have the Penny Savings Challenge by Ethel Brinton, which, as you can see, if I zoom in, I am up to £1.78. I know most people do it biggest to smallest. I like to do it smallest to biggest. And then I have week 1 through to week 5. This month's a 4-week month for me, so there's no week 5 this month. And then I've just got a bonus and rollover money envelope, just in case. So that's my weekly money. I've not actually cash stuff weekly in a couple of weeks. I have Saving for the Vibes from Budget with Ira. This is going to be holiday spending money. I'm not crossing them off just because I've run out of hand sanitizer. I was using out-of-date hand sanitizer that went out of date in 2021 to clean these off. So I've got 5, 10, 20, 30, 45, because there's 15 in here. I've just got the 5 at the back. So I'm already, I'd say, quite a bit into this binder now. Next one I have to put in is £15. I'm just making my way through the binder. I just find that easier for me. It makes more sense to me. Then I have the blush money binder from Budget with Ira. She's stunning. I have Annuals by Cash But Cute. It saves my annual bills. My next annual bill is £30 and it's in June. However, this is the money that I needed to take out because I've had to buy myself a fan because we're in the middle of a heat wave. So the money that's supposed to be in the bank for my bills that come out next week, I've used £30 of it. So I'm just going to put this to the side and put it in my purse in a minute. But I'm leaving this fully funded in because I'm just going to replenish that over the next couple of weeks with my weekly stuffings. And it's not till June anyway, so it's not like I'm in too big of a rush. I have Gift Fund by the Queen Bee Mates. I've put each one as £2.50 just because the birthdays are so spread out. My next birthday is my mum's in July. Then there's my friend's in August, but we're close enough that we don't have to do anything. I just get her a card. And then the next birthday after that's December. So that's got £30 in it already. I have got my sister's in June, but I've already got her presents. So that was actually down to, like, here. Yeah, because I only needed a £5 left. I had 45, but obviously I've just said I've got her stuff already. Then I have Mini Savings by Iris Budgets. I'm using this as a buffer, just in case, say, one of my annual bills goes up, or something like that. Or there's something that I forgot. And then my favourite binder, the butterfly binder. These are our family's animals. So my auntie, before she passed away, her favourite animals was butterflies, and it's also my mum's and mine. So this is my favourite binder by all standards of binders. I have the Save 6K by Budget with Ira. This is got 51, 52, 210. I'm hoping to get to 525 by the end of the year. That's my main goal. So hopefully I can do that. I have the Holiday Fund by Budget with Moo. This is for money to actually pay my mum for taking me on holiday. But she says that she's in no rush for the money, so yeah. New Wardrobe by the Financial Newbie. This is kind of, you know, self-explanatory. It's for clothes or shoes, because I also I always get like Primark shoes that are like £2 or £3, maybe a £5 and obviously that's not the best quality, so if I don't get any new clothes, I might actually save it and get, I do know I need a new coat when it gets to the colder months. I still have the Summer Sizzler by That Budget Looks. This is saving for any summer activities I want to do, such as going to the fair, taking my family out for taking them to the arcade, things like that. I have Tech, which I'm using to save the year by Plan Budget Repeat. Each month I've just added in the numbers that are on the little cards because I can't be able to set the cards out all the time. So I'll just cross it off as I go. I'll just cross like the month, then the envelope for it. I have the 25-week savings by Budgets with Beth. This is for Rainbow Thursday. I'm doing this, I've got this in the order of how I want to save it. So I want to save Tech before I save for that. That makes sense. I have driving lessons by Budget Saving Queen. I wanted a crash course, which costs around £2 grand. But for now, I've just got it saving 150, which for my budget at the minute is a lot of money. And then I have Budget with Peds 5 and 10 challenge. This saves either £315 or £395. This is for a mystery tin. I found my mystery tin. It's got money in it. I don't know how much is in it because I started it a few years back. And I don't want to open it because looking just through the lid, through the little gap, I can see that there's loads of space left. So I'm just going to leave it for now. I have Tis the Season binder. This is my Christmas binder. I've got £300 saved in Christmas. Well, I'd say it's saved. These placeholders are from Iris Budgets. Ignore the dog barking. I've actually spent this money and got a bunch of Christmas presents already. I don't know if I'm going to do the 300 again. I've got the Panto Savings by Lily Rain Designs. This is my favourite challenge. It's so stunning. And because I love going to the Panto. I have Budgets with Beth Save £150 Cloud Challenge. This is for Christmas meals. I have Our Day Out by the Queen Bee Mates. This is for a Christmas market. My friend and I have been talking about going to one of these for years. And so I'm going to save and do it. Angel of the North by the Geordie Maker. This is for an angel tree. Although I might change 10 to save 250. Like to save 125 or something like that. And then I just have my purse. I don't think this has changed. So I've got eating out, I've got spending, groceries, personal, which is clothes, hygiene, etc. And I don't mean like big clothes, like a new dress. I mean like, oh, my socks have got holes in them. £2.50, pack of new socks. Miscellaneous, and then I've just got a zipper purse. Zipper envelope. Ooh. And then let me just deal with this £30. I'm going to use my Back to Bank envelope by Budget with Ira. She's so pretty. So I'm just going to put this money in here. And take that back to the bank whenever the bank reopens after bank holiday, which I think should reopen on Tuesday. And that's perfect because I meet my friend on Tuesday as well, and the bills go out on Wednesday, so that's perfect. So let me grab my cash tray and I can cash stuff for this week. This is a really long video, I'm really sorry. So I have 20, 30, 35, 40. I have £40 a week this month because, as I've said, I've had to pay my sinking funds back. So I meet my friend on Tuesday. So for starters, I'm going to give myself some eating out money. I'm going to give myself £10 for eating out. Because I'll go and get some sweets before the cinema for us both. And she will pay me back for hers. She always does. And then we usually go to McDonald's, but I think this week we're planning on going to Subway. Because we really like Subway. But we've not decided yet, so that's not set in stone. I guess you'll find out at my next stash stuffing. I'm going to put some money into Vibes. Only problem is, I don't have any tenors anymore. So, I might... Right, I'm just going to wait for a minute. leave that to the side and just skip ahead to the gift fund, because I know I've got a tenner in here. So if I take a tenner out and put a 20 in, that now puts me at £40. And I'll just quickly grab my pen. And then cross off another tenner. Wafty wafty. So now I've got 40 in there, and that's close to being given a fully funded placeholder as well. And now I can bring this back and I can put in £15. So that's another £15 in saving, holiday spending money. So that's 30, 40, 50, 55. That's £60 I've got. I'm not planning on saving the entire amount, just because like 45 is a lot of money when you have such a little budget. But I want to at least have maybe £100 in there. And then this last fiver, I'm just going to put into here, just so that I can start paying myself that £30 back. And that's everything for today's video. Yeah. So, thank you all for watching. And, oh, 1 minute. Let me borrow next week's money so I can get a thumbnail photo. And yep, so I will see you all next week. I hope you have a nice week. Bye.